capture, and then boom. Alchemist? All right, bro, let's go. That's something cooking.
Hello everyone, Guang here.
Guang, I love you.
Be back with you all.
Yo, look at the boy Dino, bro. Look at him, bro. Look at him in the background. New hero, new map. Is Dino first? Seriously.
Welcome to season 8 of Marvel Rivals. After Kingpin delivered the tablet, the guild
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna make it so I don't have to hear this fucking every time.
kept his word and wiped out the time plague in Lower Manhattan.
Ooh.
However, the root of the Lord, Alchemist headquarters, was shielded by a mysterious red Colombian and survived the purge.
Why do I feel like that's Red Skull? Is this gonna be a Red Skull season?
The energy source powering the Crimson Colombian, a
I'm not sure which
pair
one this
of
is.
eyes that act as portals to a dimension of pure and this concussive force. Meanwhile, a distress call has reached the Monster Kingdom. Devil Dinosaur has learned that his best friend, Moon Girl, is being held captive under the strict control of Alchemax. Can the leader of the X-Men finally be returned to the embrace of his mutant brethren? And can Devil Dinosaur, having just escaped the Collector's Museum, save his dearest friend from the clutches of Alchemax? Get ready for a Dynamite Season 8.
Yes, he's a fucking Vanguard. Double Dinosaur, bro. Let's go. Yo, let's go, chat.
Is officially sinking his teeth into Marvel Rivals.
Yes.
Devil Dinosaur brings raw, primal power to the roster, always ready to tear the opposition to shreds.
Yo, he looks
In
sick.
combat, he relies on his massive physique and a force field shield to brawl on the front line, using his primal bites to inflict a continuous bleeding effect.
A new effect? Bleed? We're getting fucking bleed now?
When smashing through enemy defenses,
Dude, tell me that bleed effect also antis. That'd be sick.
he ramps up the aggression.
Yo.
Dread is post-prey and temporarily camp his massive jaws around bleeding enemies.
Oh, yo,
taking
that's
them
sick.
out of the fight with a controlling hold. Upon activating his ultimate, Devil Dinosaur transforms into an unstoppable behemoth. He charges forward, mercilessly trampling all enemies in his path, completely shattering enemy backlines to lead your team to victory. As the saying goes, every
That's awesome.
hit goes through a dinosaur face.
Hmm.
And we hope your childhood dreams will come true right here in Marvel Rivals. Our all-new
Honestly, bro, real.
Alchemax head
Eggs is calling me. Chat. Alright, Eggs. Devil Dinosaur is sick.
Really?
Yes, dude, I'm watching the VOD right now. You can come and shoot me. You want to watch it with me?
I have it on my phone.
quarters
So I am watching.
will be available
Dude, this looks
after
sick.
the May 28th update.
Alex, wait.
So stay tuned.
Wait, is that Doom
and
match?
it will be available
All new Doom match. Wow. So we're getting a Doom match map. That's actually kind of cool.
after the May 28th update. So stay tuned and get ready to storm the gates and rescue Cyclops and Moon Girl.
Oh, fuck yeah. So Dino is going to be on his own and Moon Girl's going to be her own character. I hope Moon Girl's kind of a support and they have a team up. That'd be sick. I would like seeing Moon Girl as a support. I think it'd be nifty.
We've prepared a new batch of adorable accessories for Devil Dinosaur, the Thing, Black Widow, Angela.
Yo, what? Thing, Black Widow, Angela, Hela, Namor, and the Punisher? Wait, this actually looks sick. I like these. These are little cool little pop-ups. Oh, these are actually really good. I wonder who's gonna be who, though. I feel like Hela's would be the wolf. That's what I feel like it would be. I'm not sure. I do like the Moon Girl for Devil Dinosaur, though. That looks really cute.
Namor, and the Punisher. This will be released
Angela's definitely the
alongside
one on the
season
far
8 update.
left,
Yeah.
far right.
For Angela?
I'd say that, yeah, and
In
far
season
left
8,
is Ting, I have
verified
to say.
college students
I can
will
tell.
get access to a new location of 10 costumes and MVPs.
Okay,
We
cool.
welcome all college students to verify their university email to unlock these exclusive benefits.
That's always cool. I also love that. PC storage optimization. Finally, bro? Fuck yes.
Finally, a quick tech update. We've optimized the PC client by separating the high-resolution texture pack into its own standalone DLC. It will still download by default when you install the game, but if you are running a bit low on disk
Fucking
space,
Spotify's
you can
down.
now choose to uninstall this HD pack separately.
That's really good.
Doing so will free up around 35 gigabytes.
35 gigabytes because of that? Yo, that's insane. That's all just textures.
Storage. If you typically play at 1080p or 1440p resolutions, or if you keep your texture quality set to low, we definitely recommend giving this a try.
Dude, I definitely will, because I normally play 1080p, guys. If you guys don't know, I play 1080p. I don't play like 4K or anything crazy like that. But to know that 4K takes that much storage is insane. That's crazy, dude. Holy shit. That's how much texture is in the fucking game. It's like Call of Duty all over
You
again.
will save a massive amount of space with practically zero impact on your actual visual experience.
That's really good.
Next up, I will hand it over to Zhiyo to bring.
Well, it should also help with performance too, because if you have less textures to render, it should help with performance. You would think.
You all the intel on Season 8's team up ability adjustments and balance changes.
We're getting more team ups this time.
Hey Rivals,
Hey!
I'm here to introduce the upcoming.
Hey, Zoom, you remember that one time you said the new events are gonna be good? That hairline? It's gotta go, bro. We gotta cut that hairline a little, get a little off the top, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, that Loki event, hot garbage.
Changes to our team
I'm sorry, but that Loki event was
abilities and
garbage.
overall balance and adjustments.
None of it was fun in that Loki event. I didn't play it, and I'm not going to play it because it's just boring. I'm gonna be flat honest. The vampire event, gas. The Loki event, actually boring as fuck. It's only fun for Loki, but even then, it's like, it's not fun.
Devil Dinosaur is the
Punisher!
anchor here. The Punisher can request to mount up by accepting the
What? I can ride a fucking dinosaur? Yo, look at this Billy. So he has a fucking beam. He has a charge attack. He has his E, which I'm assuming is a shield. And his F is his bite ability. Yo, it's sick. And he gets a regular
Devil
bite. Oh my
Dinosaur
god, look at
will
that.
attack right on his back. While
It's
riding,
fucking Groot.
The Punisher can only use his normal attacks and his surge grenade.
Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
other abilities are temporarily disabled. In exchange, during the ride, the Punisher receives some damage reduction and a percentage of all damage taken, and healing received is shared directly with Devil Dinosaur.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So that you get the healing amount too. So it's like a better version of the Groot, the Groot
All
ability,
other
but a
abilities
little bit
are
more different.
temporarily disabled. In exchange, during the ride, the Punisher receives some
Oh, you can even see like the HP bar. Wait, that's actually kind of cool.
damage reduction and a percentage of all damage taken, and healing received is shared directly with Devil Dinosaur.
That's kind of cool.
In the upcoming Season 8, the arrival of Devil Dinosaur is going to significantly shake up the battlefield. When Vanguards clash on the front line, there will be far more opportunities to initiate attacks and break through enemy formations. To prepare for this evolving combat environment, we've made adjustments across all roles for Season 8. For our Vanguards, we are further elevating the frontline combat capabilities of Emma Frost. Her telepathic powers will now decay more slowly after reaching full energy.
That's actually a stupidly good buff. If they're doing that, that's actually gonna fuck Emma and make her way stronger than I think they want her to be. I don't know. She's just not easy to play. She's really hard to get value off of
The
her.
cooldown for
It's actually ridiculous.
Miles ages is reduced, and her diamond form will offer an even higher percentage of damage reduction.
Higher percentage of damage reduction.
These changes
Oh.
are designed to provide Emma with far more flexible combat choices.
No, 100%. She needs it.
Simultaneously, we are giving the thing a slight maximum health bar.
Yo, chat! Chat, don't tell me! Don't tell me! Maximum health bump. Y'all don't understand how good a health bump is, even if it's a bump, even if it's 25 extra P, bro, that's 25 extra P of damage I can take, bro. People doubt HP buffs, but when you buff HP on tanks especially, I just get to go in and be like, fucking Moon Knight wants to kill me? Nah. Punisher wants to kill me? Nah. That other 25 HP means I might be able to get another punch in just to kill him, bro. The potential of able to get another punch is just nuts. Actually insane, bro. Yo, bro, hey, Guan, appreciate you. Zaga, appreciate you, bro. I love you both, bro. Thank you. It might take some more buffs.
He can consistently apply pressure against enemy vanguards through sheer force with his Stone Haymaker.
Bro, please.
We've also been
I'd love to see that.
monitoring Vanguard Depo's rather dominant performance across rank and pro play.
Okay.
To balance his competitive reign, we will be slightly nerfing the damage output of Vanguard Depo's gun form.
That's not bad. I really don't think he's that strong, but the slight nerf, I can see it. I understand. I really don't think he's that strong, though.
Looking at Season 7.5, we observe that the performance of theorists has been relatively balanced across the board. However, as the meta shifts, we are making targeted adjustments to several theorists to ensure they remain competitive. Iron Fist will receive a much smoother combat experience. Striking enemies with Dragon Do will now reduce the cooldown of Dragon's defense by an even greater amount. Meanwhile, Mr. Fantastic's soft crowd control capabilities.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna replay this because I wasn't paying attention.
However, as the meta shifts, we are making targeted adjustments to several theorists to ensure they remain competitive.
That's fair.
Iron Fist will receive a much smoother combat experience.
Yeah.
Striking enemies with Dragon Do will
You have to wait till this is over, X.
the cooldown of Dragon's defense by an even greater amount.
That's kind of cool.
Mr. Fantastic's soft crowd control capabilities against enemies will be slightly turned down.
Honestly, dude, what I would do is just nerf his survivability. His survivability is just utterly stupid. That's the reason why he's so good, is because of that survivability. I'm telling you, that crowd control and the way he plays is fine. It's just the fucking survivability.
But in exchange, he will receive stronger overall damage and defensive capability.
See, that's where I'm like, no, dude, this is where you shouldn't do. This is what you shouldn't do. This is what you shouldn't do. I'm telling you, if you want to make Fantastic more competitive, you need to just make the survivability less. Make survivability less, I think it'd be a better route. But who knows? We'll have to see what the numbers are like.
In the new season, Mr. Fantastic will be able to weave freely between the front, mid, and back lines of his team, providing help
cool.
and protection to whichever teammates need it most. Beyond this too,
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it so he's more of a protector, but he's gonna have the flexibility to just go across the fucking map and
heroes like Star-Lord, Wolverine, Squirrel, Moon Knight, and Spider-Man will all receive varying degrees of buffs.
What? You're telling me you're gonna make the fucking mob boss a goddamn buff and Moon Knight a buff? Spider-Man, okay, Spider-Man, I understand, right? He's a hard character. It's hard to get value off of him. I get that. That's fine. Starlight, I get. But Wolf needs a buff. Do we want to go back to where Wolf was meta? Like, I give up, bro. And Squirrel. That's crazy. Press.
Following our recent ultimate ability energy adjustments, both double strategies.
What I'm doing
and
is I'm
triple
trying to
strategies
get.
lineup have
I'm
carved
setting
out
up a
their own
YouTube
unique
music
tactical
playlist now.
niches. However, relying
join
on
the
the
team
strong
in
baseline
Rose?
support capabilities of
Yeah, it's gonna
strategies, triple strategies come still boast a very high margin for error and incredible utility. To address this, we will be slightly turning down the baseline support capabilities of several strategists.
Okay.
In Season 8, we will slightly nerf Invisible Woman's crowd control abilities. For Mantis,
Wow.
we are adjusting the buffs she grants to her allies, slightly lowering her damage boosting capabilities,
That's fair.
adding a new baseline movement speed buff.
She gets a new movement buff. Yo, season 1 all over again. Ooh.
In addition to these changes,
That sounds fun though.
the ultimate abilities
I
of
get why they're
heroes
doing that.
like the Rocket Raccoon and White Fox will also be buffed, ensuring they
There's no way they're buffing White Fox again. That's crazy.
Don't fall behind when exchanging ultimates in team fights.
Okay, that's fair. Ultimate
This
exchanges
isn't
are fine.
everything. For the full details of our balance adjustments, please keep an eye out for our upcoming balance patch notes. The hero
That's solid.
pick race and win race for season 7.5 will also be released very soon. Additionally, we are actively monitoring the community's feedback and discussions. Some issues do take a little time to properly address, so please keep an eye on our official channels. As soon as we have the right solutions in place, we will sync up with everyone immediately. Ignite the battle.
Whoa, what the fuck? Wait, hold up.
Ignite the battle.
Yo, what the fuck happened in his hand? Look at his arm. Wait, hold up.
As we have the right solutions in place, we will sync up with everyone immediately. Ignite the
Yo, what the fuck happened to his arm? His arm didn't used to be like this. Am I crazy, chat? Bro, do we have this man working so fucking hard that he fucked up his arm? Okay, I feel bad now. No, never mind. Keep the hairline, bro. I feel bad now. I should never have said that. What the fuck happened to his arm? I don't know if that's like a mark or something, or like, I don't know what happened. I actually feel bad now. Oh shit.
Scab.
Don't pay attention to that chat. He saw nothing. All right. So, as I'm gonna be late to this, I'm probably gonna post this out tomorrow. But basically, these are the balance patches I didn't get to see. I didn't even realize they were out already. Literally. But we're gonna go ahead and go through them. So, reduce banhammer gun form ultimate ability healing provided while active from 50 to 25. Wow, that's a heavy nerf. That is a heavy ass nerf. It's not a good play. We're putting a tiny leash on his damage output while keeping his chaos intact. But yeah, keeping the chaos part of him intact is fine. It's kind of his character kit. Restore as their eagle, Vanguard single shot damage from 36 to 34. Wow, okay. And from 42 to 39 on upgrade. Wow, that's a heavy nerf. That's a pretty heavy nerf. Honestly, this is a pretty good heavy nerf. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say it would kill the character, but it definitely makes him a lot weaker. Wikini is getting upgraded Diamond Heart survivability to give her a stronger, prolonged presence on her front line. Attack pulse fall off now begins 4 seconds, was 3 after not hitting an enemy. Reduce Mind's Algan's agents reposition cooldown from 3 to 1 second. I'm not sure what this means. I think this is their ultimate they're talking about. And then it goes from, instead of taking 3 seconds, it's going to take 1 second. If that's the ultimate, that's insane. Because I'm not even sure myself which one that ability is. I play a lot of Emma, so I know a good amount about Emma, but no, because that's Diamond form. I would think this is what they mean, is that this is what's it called? This is the ultimate. I think. I can literally look it up too. It's the funny part. I could just look this up real quick. I'm pretty sure it's fucking ultimate. I'll just add it in and say yes or no in the video. Increased damage reduction during Diamond form and psychotic seduction ultimate ability from 20% to 25. Okay, this is what's crazy. They reduced the damage reduction originally, then say let's go ahead and give it back to her. I know because of her damage originally it was crazy, so that's why they had to reduce the survivability of her kit, but they're just like, yeah, no, let's just give her back her survivability. That's funny. We're giving Ben an extra buff so he can spark more pressure and prolong frontline brawl. Increase base health from 700 to 750. Okay, this is huge. Oh, 50 HP, chat. Let's go. I said this originally too. It was like, dude, an HP buff is so good. So many people doubt HP buffs, but like, bro, this is good. If I'm going against Poke, that 50 extra HP might be able to allow me to kill him. Like, it's crazy. That's definitely a good buff. Because Tank doesn't really need much more buffs other than HP, honestly. I'm fine with that. Then sharpening in martial arts, we're boosting the burst potential and smoothing his combo so he can get a greater threat when diving the enemy lines. Jetcoon do hits now reduces the cooldown dragon defense by 1.2 up from 1 second. That's not bad. I'm pretty sure that's the sweeping kick. Increase Kylan kick fist strike damage from 35 to 40. So kicks first strike damage. That's a pretty hefty amount of damage to increase. That's crazy. Reed's crowd control is getting a bit too oppressive, so we're trading off some of his slow effects and then boosting direct damage and overall util. This would originally I thought this was gonna be trash, but this might come in handy. Might. I would rather reduce the damage because he feels really oppressive when he comes in your fucking face and then just starts damaging you or reduces survivability of him. But this might come in handy. This might be a good way to branch out because he has a DPS. Increase stretch punch damage from 65 to 70. Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage. Reduce flexible litigation movement speed reduction effect. However, the charge time for each use has been reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Time movement speed reduction effect. This is interesting. So I'm assuming when you grab an enemy and you grab 2 of them, because it puts a reduction on your movement speed. But instead of doing that, they get the charge time of each use has been reduced from 8 to 6. Or is that the E? I think that might be the E I'm thinking of, and it's not the right thing. I could be tripping. Reduce the energy cost of a bounce to 34 to 31. See, this goddamn ultimate is not that good, but when you get in the right spot in the right scenario, dude, it is so fucking busted. And then even if you use it, like, if people just combo this ult more with teammates, this thing is just nuts. So that kind of gets rid of the idea of crowd control because, again, a bit too oppressive, and then they just give her more crowd control ability-ish, just as an ultimate instead. Which is fine. I'm just saying, it kind of makes sense to me. Question Man Swift Vengeance, we're giving him a small mobility tune-up, reduce hook cooldown from 15 to 12. God damn! I'm happy it's not other buffs like damage buff or something, but buffs survivability a little bit. Okay, you know what? I'm not against it. I'm kind of not against it. Why is my camera so dark? My lights up a bit. I just look at it. It just looks really dark. I'm just like, it annoys me a bit. Shifting her focus, we're cutting her explosive AoE slightly to make her direct hits feel far more lethal. Increase chaotic flame direct hits from 50 to 55. Reduces explosive damage from detonating sparks from 40 to 35. Dev note: without damage buffs, Phoenix can no longer one shot a 250 hero with a single mark and direct hits from her endorsing Inferno ultimate. However, the increase of her primary attack makes her far more threatening in baseline combat. Yes, I actually like this change. This is good. I know a lot of people are going to hate this and be like, oh my god, they make Phoenix way more stronger, but it takes more skill now because before the fucking sparks were just stupidly absurd. Like, this actually helps a lot. I would personally had made it 60 on direct contact and then what's it called, 30 for whenever her sparks come in, because her sparks are what really do the damage. If you get spark damage and get a chain of it, that's where the damage really comes in. And that's kind of how Phoenix was played. You just go for the spark and then boom, you're just dead. Her being more of a direct hit attack, I like that route. I like this route better because it's kind of like more like Hela. And then if it's more like Hela, you can potentially outplay it and then manage to get around it better than whenever you have a fucking spark instead of trying to sit in the corner for like 4 seconds. I'm not trying to say like it's not the best buff or the worst buff, but honestly, I like this one. This one's not bad. This is a pretty good shift. He's wrapping things up, tired even at Navar, giving his ultimate a bit more bite. Increase projectile spin damage per second. Single spell field from 13.6 to 15. Total damage over the 2.4 duration increased from 408 to 450. Wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount of damage. I'm not gonna lie. Makes sense though. I mean, kind of helps him with his ult. His ult's kind of easy to counter. Or is not slightly faster? That's not he reduced the cooldown to 12 seconds. I want to say Gravity's going to be eating good, but he's really not, bro. I don't think this is going to help. I really don't think this helps a girl. They said, let's give her the fucking blood hunt goddamn treatment and make her mammal bond better by 12 seconds. So I'm gonna laugh it up now, but when she fucking gets into the game, she has this buff. Everyone starts playing Squirrel Girl. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck am I playing against this? I don't think it's a good buff. I generally don't. This is kind of stupid buff. Hell, they could buff our DPS, the fast fire rate, and something else. But no, they increase fucking mammal bonds. Oh yeah, skipper mobility. Like what? I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna really do much, but we'll see. I turned up the tunes on the ammo count, increase ammo capacity. Element gun from 40 to 50. What the frick? Okay, yeah, this is scary. This is spooky. Because he already does a stupid amount of mobility and already does a stupid amount of damage, especially from afar. But now that's just spooky. Look at the healing factors. Kicking overdrive will bounce back into the fray faster. Reduce the trigger cooldown of general healing factor from 105. Oh my god, they made him fucking mini boss again. Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love that they touch the passive. They don't touch. They could have touched the damage. They could have touched the cooldowns. No, they touched the fucking passive. Why? Why do we have to have the mini boss? But I just hate Wolf. He's just annoying. But I know Brock's gonna fucking love this patch, dude. This is great for him. This is great for a lot of Wolf players. Also, I see Loki changes. Thank God. I remember mentioning this. Where Loki changes at? Thank God they're doing it. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, because this is not that bad. So reduce force physics push distance from 12 to 10 meters and damage from 55 to 50. I generally don't think it's that bad. Generally. Because when they're in the air, it's a complete different story compared to when they're on the ground. If they're in the air, you're pushing them way farther back than what you are in the ground. So I think that's where the 10 meter, the 12 meter goes. So on the ground, you really just don't push them for shit. And generally, I don't think it's that bad. I really don't. And just having a little bit less, especially for like players like Hulk, helps a lot. So I really don't think it's that bad. It just helps tank players to get more what's called value. The God Mistress is learning more of the support role. His illusions will heal more reliable but deal less damage. Increase illusion and mystical healing ratio from 90 to 100%. Reduce mystic damage ratio from 98%. Increases the energy cost of God Mischief ultimate ability from 30. Yes. Okay, right here is the best change they could have done. Right the fuck here. I am telling you, this ult is so good, it's actually absurd. And the reason why it's so good is because you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. You can go DPS, you can go tank, you can go strange, you can go support. And I don't know why the fuck it costs so little from the start. And then now they just basically said, hey, we're gonna make it cost more. Now its ultimate won't be in effect as much, which is great. And the fact that its healing ratio now is better, but his damage fault is way worse, is good. Because when you have 3 fucking clones all on top of you, his damage is just absurd. Like, it's insane. And he has barely time to react. And he goes invisible, so you only can hear him. And then if you try to attack him by hearing him, it's just like, oh, it's just annoying. I don't mind Loki, and I know Egg's gonna probably like this buff. It's kind of like a net buff. It's not that bad. It's really good, though. I generally like it. I like it. The season's looking good. Ben's getting a tactical shift. She's trading off her damage boosting power for a brand new baseline speed buff. This I thought was really interesting, really cool. I can't lie. I'm actually kind of excited to see this. Reduce ally inspiration damage produced allies from 12% to 8%. This is not that bad, honestly. I think people who cry about this is really not that bad. The only thing about this is that characters like Phoenix and other characters like Hela don't one-tap anymore. So this is going to make it so that way a lot of the one-tap ability is not going to be there. The effect now provides a flat 100 movement speed boost to allies. Now with Ultra not having access to controversial buff capabilities, Mantis needs to carve out a more unique frictional niche by adding a movement speed buff. Mantis could better aid her team with positioning and kitting. So, is it because, like, okay, hold on. With a movement speed buff, Mantis can now better aid her team with positioning and kitting. Okay, my question is, do I get the speed buff if I amplify myself instead? I'm kind of curious about that because I'm wondering if she's gonna be like season like when she first came out, Mantis, where she had the stupidest repositioning ever, so she could just run across the fucking map and just yeet herself. I'm not sure what 100 movement speed boost looks like. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. And I do like that they lean into that because their ultimate already gives you a movement buff, so this makes sense. The only thing is with Ultron, I actually don't know why they're trying to compete with Ultron because it's kind of weird because Ultron only gives you a movement speed buff and extra damage and healing, well, extra shields with healing, but it doesn't seem like, I don't know, it's just it's a weird one, I'm not gonna lie, because the justification is to try to compete with Ultron, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't think you really have to compete with Ultron because Mantis' damage buff is just enough because it's not what's called periodic as like fucking Ultron is. Ultron can only do it for a couple seconds. Mantis could do it for like 16 seconds at best. So Mantis is better than Ultron regardless. It doesn't matter. But giving it a little bit more unique, I'm not hating it. Rock is upgrading his arsenal. He's putting out more damage, tossing out more heals, and dropping his ultimate. Ultimate faster. Increase bomber mode hit damage per projectile from 16 to 17. Hey, all I'm gonna say, chat, is that DPS Rocket, here I come, baby. DPS Rocket, here I come. Increase spirit repair mode charges from 8 to 10. I kind of like this change because this helps a lot. Because realistically, even if you're just holding right click or you're doing damage, it's really fucking hard to go from doing damage to not doing damage. Sometimes you just have to reload and then it's unlucky. I don't know. It just helps. Reduce energy cost of ultimate ability. This one I'm kind of confused about. I know Sia is really easy to break, but I don't know why they would buff the ult. I'm gonna be honest. If anything, I would buff Beacon. I don't even buff the ult. Buff his res. Give his team more arsenal to use instead of ultimates. Because his ult itself is insanely good. I'm not against it. Right, for consistent healing, whether she's liked in combat and scenes, increase healing amount provided in surrounding area during Fox form awakening from 25 to 35. This is a huge fucking buff. I'm not gonna lie, because when you're hovering when Fox form, it's just it's garbage. It doesn't do much healing. Reduce the burst healing regeneration each successful attack during Fox form awaken 35 to 25. Whoa. Okay, wait, I take that back. I don't revert this change now, dude, because I don't think you understand. This means you can't 1v1 a fucking tank. No, my god damn it, bro. Why they have to do this to me, bro? That way we have said observing Fox out up in the healing and Fox form state was too high when consistently attacking enemies, but too low when unable to maintain targets, and slightly lower intense burst healing when spamming attacks. Yep, I knew it. God damn it. I knew it. They took out the part where she could just fucking 1v1 someone without any consequences. God damn it. I fucking knew it. I was like, wait, I just realized. God damn it. It's too much fun fucking around with her though. From 100 seconds to 90 seconds, but significantly boost her passive healing aura when no targets are available from 25 to 35. Increase blessed by 9 healing to allies during unleash ultimate ability from 40 to 60. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna say 40 to 60 is not bad, but the amount that you get out of the right click is just absurd. So it doesn't really matter if you increase the healing output. But, I mean, it is what it is. Stage is now expanding. We're boosting the operation range, the IC trio, so we can freeze the competition from farther away. Increase auto damage battle trio from 9 to 12 meters. Increase barrier placement distance from matches to match the 12-meter radius. Oh, okay. That's cool. I kind of like that. And that's all we have for the team-ups. Oh, no, dude. Team-up Ager, Double Dinosaur gains 100%. Oh, 100 bonus health. Wow, that's crazy. Bunch unlocks the Ancient Judgment ability through his team up with Double Dinosaur. I'm like Apex Predator and Vigilante with Arsenal. What could possibly go wrong? Frank Castle is saddling up for the ride of a lifetime. Ancient Judgment ability. That's a interesting way to put it. Okay, so my only thing is with the support role, this one's kind of, I don't know, this one's kind of I get what they're going for because they don't want her to be able to like 1v1 people like crazy. I was hoping for a speed buff finally or E, because that would have been nice, because I really think she just needs a speed buff and it'll be fine. Because then you could nerf the healing output and it's fine for the burst healing, but like she just needs speed buff because it feels really punishing whenever you just don't manage to hit it. But I guess it just makes it so it's more skill boys. But why the fuck is the only team up we get is the goddamn primal punishment, bro? God damn it. Like, I'm glad they're more focused, hyper focused on the balancing part of the game, not so much the team ups, because team ups can literally not only just destroy the game and fucking ruin it and make it based about team ups, especially with the ban system. People are just gonna ban the fucking team up anyways. It would have been nice to at least see like one more team up added into the season, but I mean, again, it's kind of just whatever at this point. It's also really, another thing is really weird is that they give a team up with Punisher to the Dino, but it's literally the Groot and Punisher team up, or Groot and Jeff team up, or Rocky even team up even. And it wasn't that good originally. And it looked like to me, you still could kill Punisher on top. So again, I asked the question, is that damage reduction going to be good, or is it just going to be absolute garbage, and then we're just never going to use the team up at all, or even bother to? But more likely, we're going to ban Double Dinosaur, because he looks fucking absurdly broken. So I don't think people realized, but when he ults, he has Earth bound multiple times over, it looked like. And then on top of that, his beam fucks flyers. His beam fucks flyers. And it's like, no fucking way, dude. Why is this? Does every character has to stop doing the same fucking flyers? At this point, man, I just feel bad for them. I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I just don't. I just hate fucking Iron Man players. But hey, they want to keep Flyer out of meta so bad that they have to make another character, a new hero, fucking have the ability to fuck a Flyer. You know what? Y'all can have your Ultron. You know what? All y'all Fire that play DPS, bro, just come play Ultron, bro. Come play Ultron. Just come play Ultron, bro, at this point. I think it's like the only way, man. It's the only way. But anyways, that's about it. See you guys. Bye.